Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I am super excited for this video because I'm going to be reviewing the entire pastel collection from Terra Moons Cosmetics, and during the course of this video I'm going to start off by just giving you the basic information on the collection. I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the formulas, do swatches of every single shade, and then I'm also going to be doing some comparison swatches. After that I'm going to jump into a quick tutorial on how I got the look that I'm wearing now, just so you can see the shadows in action, and then at the very end there is also going to be eye swatches so you can see all of these shades on the eyes. So hopefully this video is very helpful. Before we jump into the review, hi, my name's Amy. I'm so happy to have you here if you are new here, or if you're a returning viewer, I'm so happy to have you too. But if you are new to my channel, I love makeup, especially indie makeup and small brands. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But let's just go ahead and jump right on in. Okay, so there are two different bundles in this palette that I have here. The first is the Pastel Matte bundle, which are those 7 shades. They are the mattes, obviously, and that bundle retails for $35. I did receive the matte shades as PR, just to let you know. Then these 7 metallic shades here are the Pastel Chameleon bundle, which I did purchase myself, and that retails for $83. You can also purchase all of these shades individually. The mattes retail for $6 each, and the Chameleon shadows retail for $13 each. I do have a discount code with Terra Moons, so if you want to save, I believe 15% off, you can always use the code AMYLOVES. So as far as the matte formula goes, I really do like it. I feel like if you're looking for some solid pastel single shadows, these are really nice, and they're very smooth, very easy to blend. I feel like they build up really nicely on the eyes. I've used these with a see-through eye primer, with the Anastasia eye primer. I've used them with a white base, and always I've had no problems or issues with them getting patchy or not wanting to build up or not sticking to my eyes. I just find them really easy to work with. As far as the color range goes, I feel like for me, I do really enjoy them. I think it's a really pretty range of rainbow pastels, but I feel like they are pretty light, and I have some other pastel shades that I feel like are just a little bit more vibrant. For example, I feel like the Shroud Cosmetics Creepy Cute palette, which is available as singles, those pastels are a lot brighter than these ones, but they are beautiful nonetheless, and I've had a really good time playing with them. And then as far as the Chameleon shadows go, I will say they are beautiful. They're really pretty. Some of them I find the shifts to be a little bit more subtle. I do like them a lot, but I feel like some of the shades I just have shadows from other brands that are cheaper, that are very similar, and that look very similar on the eyes. Some of the shades can be duped pretty easily, so when I look at the bundle as a whole, I'm like, the formula is nice, the colors are nice, but I don't know if I would necessarily recommend purchasing every single one of these. So let's just go ahead and start swatching. The mattes are soft to the touch, and they're definitely the kind of shadow you're gonna get kickback from. But first we have Twilight, Spacewalker, and Utopia. Pastels in general don't swatch the best. These swatch okay, but that's just something to keep in mind. Next we have Palm Reader, Daydreamer, and Lunar or Later, which I love that name. I will say Daydreamer, this shade right here, is a little bit harder than the other shades, just texture-wise. Next we have Libra, Wavelength, and Starry Eyes. So Wavelength is a purple with a little bit of a gold shift running through it. And then Starry Eyes is like a hot pink with some green shifts running through it, which is really pretty all over the lid. I will say Wavelength is a little bit more metallic creamy feeling, and Starry Eyes is a lot softer. I'm going to show you up closest for the duochromes just so you can get another look at their shift. Next we have Aurora, which is another super soft one, Low, which is more of a true metallic, and then Sunshine, which again is more of a true metallic. And by true metallic, I mean it's more like creamy, just trying to describe the consistencies. And then we have Little Dipper, which is a true metallic creamy feeling, and Callisto, which is very much a true metallic creamy feeling. I hope you guys can see that. Callisto is such a cool color. The Little Dipper is a light blue with kind of a yellowy green running through it, and then Callisto is a green with a pink shift running through it. So overall, I feel like these shades together make a beautiful palette and they are so much fun to play with. This is like pastel heaven right here. I'm going to go ahead and insert some swatches from Legally Black Beauty on Instagram. If you don't follow her already, you should. I love her account and I will have her Instagram linked in my description box. Alright, so jumping into some comparisons, I really wanted to pull out some shadows from the Divina Cosmetics Willy Wonka Exploders collection, which is another collection of single shadows that are all pastel duochromes, and they are absolutely beautiful. They've been some of my favorites for a while. These shades from Divina are $8 each versus the $13 each for Terra Moons, and I do have an affiliate code with Divina, which I can't remember if it saves you 15 or 20% off, but either way, it does bring the price down a little bit lower. So first I want to compare Wavelength from Terra Moons to Kazookles from Divina, which I feel like these are kind of similar shades. Kazookles might have a little bit of a lighter gold shift to it. Wavelength is a lot creamier, and Kazookles is a lot softer. I do personally always use these Divina shades with a glitter glue, so even though swatched out they might look a little bit different, I feel like on the lid they would look very similar because they both have almost the same shift. I think Kazookles is just the tiniest bit lighter. Next I want to compare Little Dipper from Terra Moons to Nerds from Divina, which again, the shades here are super similar. The formula is different though because the Terra Moons shade is a lot creamier and the Divina shade is a lot softer. So there's Terra Moons and there's Divina. Next I want to compare Terra Moons Aurora to Divina Pixie Sticks. These two actually have a very similar formula. The more soft ones I was talking about as I swatched the Terra Moons remind me so much of the Divina formula. They almost feel like I'm swatching the same shadow actually. Oh, look at that. It almost looks like I have the same shadow twice. There's Terra Moons and there's Divina. Next from Terra Moons, I have the shade Starry Eyes, and this is a pink with a green shift to it. And from the Divina collection, the only other one I had even similar to that would be Marshmallow Pillows, which is a pink with a blue shift. So they're not quite the same. Even though they have the same base, the shifts are different. So I was going through, and I also have this shade from Looksy called Bubblegum, and this one's actually only $3. It's on their website as $5, marked down to $3, but $3. And I feel like Looksy Bubblegum and Terra Moons Starry Eyes look so similar. Again, practically the same shade. This is again one of those really soft ones from Terra Moons. Actually, the Looksy one's really soft too. I thought I remembered that one being a little bit smoother. Interesting. Okay, so we have Terra Moons Starry Eyes and Looksy Bubblegum. Again, those two almost look like the same shadow and they feel the exact same as well. And then here is Divina Marshmallow Pillows, which you can see has a blue shift. So those were the shades that I felt I had comparisons for. As for comparisons to the matte shades, I think I'm going to save that for later. Hopefully that's not disappointing to anyone, but I really want to do a full video comparing different matte single shadows that are pastels. And also when I started filming the intro for this video, I got hit with a headache that I did not see coming. So let's go ahead and jump on into the look. Alright, I already primed my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer, and I'm going to go ahead and start off with the shade Spacewalker. And I'm going to take that shade right through my crease to start off with. I just took a little tiny bit just to kind of do a really light transition with this, and I'm going to do a bunch of colors underneath it. Alright, now I'm going to grab the shade Twilight, and with a more precise crease brush, I'm going to pop that on the inner third of my crease. And then just lightly blending it out. I feel like this shade does come off a little bit more neon than pastel, but it is really pretty. Alright, now I'm grabbing the shade Utopia, and I'm going to pop that on the center of my crease. Just again, lightly blending it out. I'm taking the shade Palm Reader, and I'm going to put that on my outer V. I think I'm actually going to go back into a touch more of Spacewalker and just blend. So I'm going to grab some of Palm Reader and put that on the outer third of the lower lash line, just connecting. Alright, now I'm going to take the shade Sunshine, and I'm going to pop that along my entire lower lash line. And then I'm just blending that into Palm Reader. Alright, now I'm going to go into my NYX Glitter Primer. I'm going to pop that all over my lid. And then I'm grabbing the shade Aurora, and I'm popping that on the lid. basically everywhere. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take the yellow shade called Low, and I'm going to pop it on the lid just to add a little bit more contrast and to kind of go with the yellow crease. And then I'm also going to pop that shade on my inner corner. I feel like on the inner corner you can see the green shift a little bit more. Okay, really quickly I'm going to finish up this look with some black liner, some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, for highlighter today I'm going to take my Ofra Pillow Talk. For lips today I'm just going to go into my Lunar Beauty lip gloss in the shade Dreamy. Alright, so this is the finished look. I love how it turned out. I feel like it's such a fun pastel sunset-y eye. So before we jump into the eye swatches, I just want to walk you through how I did them. For the matte shades, I went ahead and primed my eyes with the Ofra eye primer. I did not set it. And then I went ahead and started off with this brush from BH Cosmetics Rose Quartz set, and I blended the shade through my crease, and then I packed it on using the Morphe M209 just so you could see what it looked like completely all over the lid, a full look with each pastel shade. This was my first time doing matte eye swatches, so hopefully this is helpful, let me know. And then for the shimmers, same as always, I just went ahead and primed my eyes with the NYX Glitter Primer. So let's jump right on in. So that's everything for today's video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!